Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the TTV News broadcasted on TayNinhTV radio television station with some last events in our province. And now we come into details. And on November the 4th, the Department of Justice coordinated with the Department of Labor, Work, Values and Social Affairs to organize a conference to disseminate and educate about the law on prostitution, prevention and combat for more than 100 students of the drug detoxification facility in TayNinhTV province. By direct exchange, reporters convey many contents related to policies and laws on drug addiction treatment, prostitution prevention, harmful effects of drugs, prostitution, and skills to prevent relapse addiction and infectious diseases come to Patrick the nurse. The propaganda section created a joyful atmosphere and helping the students and the trainees boldly express their legitimate pros and aspirations so that all levels and sectors will have the timely attention and support for everyone physically and mentally also, helping the drug addicts feel secure in treatment and quickly reintegrate into the community. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of November the 6th at the National Assembly House, under the chairmanship of the National Assembly Chairman Vu Đình Huệ, the National Assembly conducted a question and answer section. Speaking at the opening of the question and answer section, National Assembly Chairman Vu Đình Huệ stated that this is the first time in the 15th term and the fourth time since the law on supervision activities of the National Assembly and the 2015 People's Council took effect. The National Assembly questions government members and head of ministry on the implementation of the resolutions of the 14th National Assembly, and from the beginning of the 15th National Assembly term to the end of the fourth section on thematic supervision and questioning on various fields. The scope of the content is very wide, related to 21 areas, including the major and important issues, reflecting on aspects of the socio-economic life of the great interest to the people and voters also, and thereby improving the quality and efficiency of questioning, ensuring comprehensiveness, focus, and convenience for both National Assembly deputies and respondents. The National Assembly Standing Committee has arranged the questioning content into 4 field groups, specifically the General Economic Field Groups, the Sectorial Economic Field Group, Internal Affairs and Judicial Field Group, Cultural and Social Field Group. After the speech of the Chairman of National Assembly, Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang, along with the Chief Justice of the Supreme People's Court, Director of Supreme People's Procuracy Lemon Tree, the State Auditor General in turn presented reports on the implementation of a number of resolutions of the 14th and the 15th National Assembly. And during the question section for the General Economic Sector Group, Delegate Trần Hữu Hậu of the Provincial National Assembly delegation spoke and debated with the Minister of Finance Hồ Đức Phước on the issues of the recurring expenditure. The problem that is the current facing our whole country comes from Circular number 55 of the 2021. As the chairman of the Finance and Banking Committee said, the book says, in this matter, what is right and wrong is not clear where the problem is. I don't know, but the only thing that is certain is that, up to now, most localities are having this problem, and especially in the days we are debating here, at a time to repair budget allocation estimates for 2024 and the work to repair and upgrade the public assets of over 500 million must be done according to public investment procedures, and if so, frequently it is almost certain to have to be circumvented by finding names that are less noticeable or having to explain loudly to the authorities when asked. As I have said many times, it is one of the specific examples of why officials are afraid of making mistakes and do not dare to do what needs to be done. And dear National Assembly, it is not only my personal opinion, but the opinion of many leaders of localities, ministry, and also branches. And expressing agreement with the opinion of Minister of Finance as well as the Finance and Budget Committee that there should be a specific explanation on this content, Delegate Trần Hữu Hậu also proposed amending the 2014 budget law in the direction of adding the content of investing, recurring expenditure into the law. Agreeing with the difficulties in implementing the budget law as mentioned by Delegate Trần Hữu Hậu, Deputy Prime Minister Lê Minh Khai requested the Chairman of the National Assembly and the National Assembly Standing Committee to assign the government to continue coordinating with the ministries, the industry, review laws and legal documents based on the actual situation to have a comprehensive proposal to completely resolve these problems.
TayNinhTV Provincial Party Committee had just issued a plan to organize a direct contact and dialogue conference between the heads of the party committee and the government with the fatherland-run social-political organizations and the people in 2023. At the dialogue conference, the province will report on the results of implementing local political tasks on party building, political system and socio-economic development, the implementation and direction of the government. The implementation of direction of the government, coordination and reaction of conditions for the fatherland-run and social-political organizations to exercise their powers and duties in participating in building the party, government and socio-economic development in 2023. Information resource of resolving opinions and recommendations of agencies, units, union members and people after the 2022 Contact and Dialogue Conference, and initial resource of resolving opinions and recommendations are summarized before the 2023 Contact and Dialogue Conference. The heads of party committees and authorities will also have direct dialogue with the fatherland-run social-political organizations and the people about the people's contributions and reflections on the policies. On the important policies of the province, issues directly related to the legitimate rights and interests of the people, outstanding issues and people's frustrations, especially those related to violations and negativity in the operations of industries and fields, issues related to ethics, lifestyle, attitude, and sense of responsibility of carriers, party members, civil servants, and public employees in the process of performing public duties. It is expected that a direct conference and dialogue between heads of party committees and authorities with the fatherland-run social-political organizations and people in the province in 2023 will be held on December 15, 2023.
And also on November 4, a working delegation of Tri Tôn District of Party Committee of An Giang Province led by Mr. Cao Quang Lim, Provincial Party Committee member, Secretary of the District Party Committee, Chairman of Tri Tôn District People's Committee, had a meeting to visit and exchange experiences at the TayNinhTV television station. Welcoming the delegation, there were Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, Director of the TayNinhTV television station, and the staff of the station. Recently, TayNinhTV television station and An Giang Province in general and Tri Tôn District in particular have had many exchange activities and linked together in many communication activities. Among them, the highlight is propaganda and promotion of the characteristics, culture and tourism of the two provinces. Speaking at the meeting, Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, Director of the TayNinhTV television station, extended his thanks for the love and support of Tri Tôn District Party Committee that helped the TayNinhTV television station complete its work, successfully complete aside political and cultural tasks. At the same time, he also hoped that the two localities and units will continue to maintain solidarity and strengthen cooperation in the coming time. On this occasion, the Tri Tôn District Party Committee's delegation also visited and learned about culture at Padang Mountain National Tourist Area. And on the afternoon of November the 2nd, the Department of Finance held a ceremony to award the 2023 Medal for the Course of Vietnam's Finance from the Ministry of Finance to civil servants and public employees working in the province finance sector during the periods, and to recognize the achievements and dedication of individuals who have made many contributions to the course of building and developing the Vietnamese finance industry. The Ministry of Finance awarded the medal for the course of Vietnam finance to 12 individuals, civil servants and public employees doing financial work in the communes, wards, districts, towns, and also cities in the province. On behalf of the leaders of the finance sector, Mr. Trịnh Ngọc Phương, Director of the Department of Finance, expressed his sincere gratitude and deep gratitude to the dedication of civil servants and public employees who have been working in the province financial sector in recent times. And these are precious and respectful gifts from the finance industry to outstanding individuals for the country's finance industry. And ladies and gentlemen, Green Growth, Breakthrough, Opportunity and Directions for Vietnam. This is the content of the implementation report conclusion. The first meeting of the National Steering Committee on Green Growth took place in May of 2023, chaired by the Ministry of Planning and Investment, under the direction of the Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà. The green growth is the process of restructuring economic activities, promoting economic growth in harmony with the goals of environmental sustainability and social justice. Green growth is identified as an inevitable trend in the development policies of countries around the world. According to assessments, by 2050, Vietnam's green economy can contribute an additional to $300 billion per year to the total GDP, create more than 1 million direct jobs, and ensure the achievement of sustainable development goals. Commitment to bringing the greenhouse emission to the zero by 2050 also. Important direction in the coming time include promoting the development of renewable energy, especially wind power and solar power, developing a clean hydrogen ecosystem, energy transformation from the transportation and logistics sector, green industry and production. In addition, green attitude, green agriculture, forestry, waste and wastewater management, and green construction also play a key role in promoting green growth in Vietnam. And with the goal of spreading green actions in the community, the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union Central launched the contest Green Action for the Green Vietnam to youth union members and the people living, studying, and working in Vietnam. Contest participants are individuals or groups studying, working, and living in Vietnam. Contest and trials are the images or video clips with the content and messages about the environmental protection according to the theme of the week of the program is announced. The weekly route will take place from November the 9th of 2023 to December the 2nd of 2023. Entries winning first prizes of the 4 weeks of competition and trial best work voted by the jury will participate in the final round taking place from December 4 of 2023 to December 10 of 2023. And ladies and gentlemen, the book fair with the theme Devoted Books, Kai Books, is currently being organized by TayNinhTV Youth Union with many exciting activities at the April of 30 Park, TayNinh City. A large number of people from TayNinh City and neighboring localities also, especially for the young people and the pupils, came to participate, not only to visit and choose to buy books, but also to experience many interesting activities at the book fair. As planned, this year's book fair will take place until November the 5th. The fair gathered the participation of many publishers and book distributors, with more than 2,000 fabric books of all kinds in a variety of fields, along with many exciting experiential activities. Compared to the previous book fair, there is more diversity and richness in content, especially the number of books. The activities of this book fair are also more diverse with many rich and exciting activities. For example, we display books of glass paintings, glow wrapping paintings, statue of Mr. Deer, the Earth God, diverse and rich folk art, and booths displaying OCOB products and for games activities, giving everyone a very joyful atmosphere and creating a healthy playground for this book fair. And in the first day of the fair, on 25 stalls of the markets were almost crowded, especially in the evening. Among them attracting the most readers is probably the bookstore with discounts of up to 40% and the same price of the comics. Participating in book fair, readers also interacted with the speaker and writer Thái Song Khê and were guided in choosing appropriate books because in reality many people rarely read books because they don't know where to start. Coming to the book fair today, I feel very excited. I find the book fair to be a very useful event that helps us have more books in many genres, as well as help me to create beautiful memories with my friends. I hope there will be more book fairs like this in the future. And today I'm going to the book fair, so I'm very happy to be here. I will buy the types of books I like, and I can play book guessing and book finding games also. I really hope to have the program like this, and I'm very happy with this. And in the modern rhythm of life, young people are easily drawn to other hobbies and away from reading. Meanwhile, reading is a useful activity, helping the readers expand their thinking, their thought, and develop their souls and empathy in their life. And therefore, it is necessary to book fairs like this to be organized and held to attract the readers to the world of books, to spread the reading culture more and more widely to all the readers upon stages. And ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of November 6, 2023, the People's Committee of TayNinhTV City, the City Urban Management Department, and the Southern Irrigation Exploitation Company also came to survey and come up with a solution to manage the local flooding on Tân Phước Street, the section through Ninh Thành Quarter, Ninh Sơn Ward, and Tân Phước Hamlet, Tân Bình Commune of TayNinhTV City. At 10:30 a.m. on November 6, 2023, the water was still deeply flooded on Tân Phước Street, passing through Ninh Thành Quarter, Ninh Sơn Ward, and Tân Phước Hamlet, Tân Bình Commune, TayNinhTV City. And this flooding is the fourth time. Doing this farming job is extremely difficult. The chicken collapsed on the roof. Big chickens, not small chickens, are having a hard time guarding their trees, and the water always reaches my house. When I sleep, there is a water bath that collapsed, so I can't sleep without being able to leave it. The house has a montor cabinet made of plywood that is waterproof and rolls on over the altar. Flooding is also due to the server back then. There was served after the street. Now come the people here are dumping dirt to block the culvert, and it's flooding the road. Travel is difficult here. Wholesale is damaged also. After receiving the flooded area and the current status of the Key 21 Bridge Canal, the leaders of the People's Committee of TayNinhTV City and the Southern Irrigation Exploitation Company, Department of Transport, the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development of TayNinhTV City, agreed to propose the option to temporarily resolve the situation of flooded. The intermediate solution is to urgently drain water into the West Canal to prevent flooding promptly. In the long term, we will direct the Special Line Department to coordinate with Ninh Sơn Ward to build a ditch to drain into Mr. Tuấn Stream in Ninh Sơn Ward to drain water in the near future so that it will be long-term in the coming time and overcoming immediately restore local flooding in this area. The people in flooded areas hope that the treatment plan of the local government and functional agencies will be effective because the rainy season has not ended yet. Talking to reporters, Mr. Trần Công Giáp, board of members of the Southern Irrigation Exploitation Company, said that in the long term, TayNinhTV City must build a serve along the Key 21 canal and dash water to flow down the stream to Key 19 for drainage. The drainage for the entire Bali Mountain area flows down to this area. From noon of November the 6th of 2023, excavators and ditch diggers were sent to the scene to dig the ditches and lay pipes so that the water in the flooded area could drain to the West Canal. And ladies and gentlemen, during the question and answer section and the sixth sections of the 15th National Assembly, which took place on the morning of November 6th under the direction of National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ, delegates Huỳnh Thanh Phương of TayNinhTV Provincial National Assembly delegation raised question about the solution to prevent the bad credit. After a period of repression, currently black credit still has a place to live, with creeping in not only in the rural areas but also in existence, right in the middle of the city. And some places now even show signs of strong activity again and causing many difficulties for the management of social order and safety. And please tell the governor that is the basic cause of this problem. And can black credit be eliminated to contribute to the stabilizing the people's life? And responding to delegates Huỳnh Thanh Phương questions, Governor of the State Bank of Vietnam Nguyễn Thị Hồng affirmed that black credit is an issue of great concern to the party, the state, the National Assembly, and the government also. And recently, the Ministry of Public Security, along with other ministries, including the State Bank of Vietnam, have also drastically implemented many solutions to solve this problem. On the State Bank side, we have issued decision number 1178 to issue an action implementation plan and have continued to improve it. Legal corridor to facilitate the people access to credit from official channels such as circular regulating credit granting by financial companies and consumer finance companies. Circular loans from credit institutions to customers have recently been amended by the State Bank in the direction of being able to grant credit through electronic means to grant the convenience for the people and customers. Along with that, according to the governor of the State Bank, it is necessary to strengthen information and propaganda work so that the people understand and know that there are credit channels to access, not having to access to black credit source abroad outside. And the governor of the State Bank also informed that in recent times, the Ministry of Public Security has made great efforts to fight and prevent the criminals from lending at high interest rates. In the near future, the ministry will continue to implement solutions to prevent this and determined to preserve the peace for the people. And that's all for the TTV News today. Thank you for joining with us and see you next time.